Are we live? I think we're live. I think we might. Yes, we
Live?
are.
I hope you're live.
Well, last time I pressed live, and apparently it hadn't even started the stream. Never mind the live part of the stream. So I need to check these things. But it looks like we're live. Hello, Hugo. We are here. I found him. He wasn't drooling on his keyboard. He was drooling on his pillow.
Well, if Gracie's not going to have a nap, I am. Someone's sleeping, and if it's not the toddler, it's gonna be Bezek.
I mean, that's fair. Bezek, do you by chance have my roller in your pocket? Because I don't see it on the map or in my pocket.
How's it? Yes, I do.
Makes
And
me
apparently
believe
have
it
yours.
must be in your pocket.
Let me put that on the ground for you.
Okay. Hugo still wants to breed kibs. I think Hugo really likes kibs.
Hugo really likes kibs. It's almost concerning.
Yeah. I really wish they would fix the way that the roller does the edge of the road, because there's it really could. It would be nice if we could just tidy that up and have like an actual like edge. But no, it's like I'll just make it like smooth. Yes, you wanted smooth.
I mean,
right?
it's probably just a proof of concept more than anything else, and it works for that. But yes, it needs some very annoying, I imagine, coding to finish to make it actually not try to match a flat surface with a 90-degree opposing surface.
Well, I guess what you would do in that case is have like a setting on it, and have the allow the player to control it. So by default, it does like the normalizing thing, which is great for like most circumstances. And then you just have like a button you can press for like edge, where it's like, okay, we're not going to normalize it now. We're actually going to like.
Yes, that would be very handy.
Like the height that the majority is at, we're going to bring it all to that height.
Yeah, that's probably the option for the user-facing section.
Like, I think that's what I would do in that case, so that you've got the nice normalizing for most situations.
Yeah, I just imagine that from a coding point of view, it's probably a pain in the ass to code the game to try and recognize the different levels of terrain and how the voxels interact. I imagine that's probably why the dev just threw in, fuck it, normalize ship.
Yeah, but then if you kind of...
For beta.
Yeah, but then if you're not having to work that out, if you allow the user to just toggle between the two.
Yeah. That's probably the easiest option. Because, yeah, normalize is very useful if you just need to get something vaguely smooth. I really want to see the ability to use the GPS to lock certain tools to an angle, like the bulldozer and grader. Ideally, you'd set the GPS and then it'd just rotate the blades to keep it perfectly parallel, or at whatever angle you set it. If you wanted it at 45 degrees, for whatever reason, just hold it there.
That would be quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
So, chat, we've been working on a lovely road, as you can see. It is beautiful.
Apologies, apparently I sound a bit stuffy. Just a chat. And yes, chat, that would be because I was asleep. Game, what are you doing?
Game is being special, obvious. Oh, this road looks so nice and smooth. Well, not quite smooth yet, but getting smooth.
Oh, that was very helpful. I fucking love Windows sometimes. It decided to forget that my controller was attached.
That's always great, yeah.
Very cool Windows, very helpful.
I do need to spend a day actually redoing my whole computer and putting the new version of Windows on it and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm just like, that's going to be so much work because I need to go through all my files, make sure I don't lose anything, make sure I don't misplace anything. And then, of course, when I come back to it, you know it's going to be like, still, I can't find the files because they've moved slightly. God damn it.
Yeah, it's always fun.
You know, especially when you're editing and the you've got like 500 media files in the project, and then it'll be like, we can't find them. Damn it, they moved slightly. Oh, bed.
Yep, and you're like, but it's the same drive letter. What do you mean you can't find them?
Something's different. Yeah, but it needs to be done, I think. Now's probably a fairly good time to do it because I did finish a big project recently, and so I don't have to worry about that. And most of my new projects I've been putting on one of the drives that I'm not touching, so like, fingers crossed. It still sounds like work that I can't be bothered to do. And actually, I'll do it, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's even better when you move my files. Then I'll know exactly where they are.
Windows loves moving files.
I know he's trying to be helpful. He's like, I'll do it for you. I'm like, no, I really don't want you to move my file. And I'll have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Speaking of updates to this silly game. This week's dev update, which sadly is not an update, but the dev update, they're looking at the traction of tractor vehicles. And I'm like, yes! Because the track vehicles have been a bit poo.
They've identified an issue, and they're like, right, we're fixing it.
Yep.
We hear you, we're fixing it. It will be sorted, don't you worry.
Yeah, I love seeing devs that actually like their customers. It's so rare.
It is. So yeah, for now, I'm just smoothing out the road a little bit, getting rid of some of the dips and the bumpy bits, and just making it pretty. It looks like Bezek's in the mine, as we can see from Bezek Cam, which should now be a higher FPS. Bezek did some fixing.
Yeah, I think it's up to 30 FPS at the moment. It's at least on the higher end of 20, which is good enough for a little camera in the corner, I think.
Dev update. I don't want to hear the most recent shit. No, the developer update. Silly LG, yeah. Dev didn't make this game. Hector X says Bezek's looking good. He is.
Yes, all nice and actually moving.
Actually, yeah, I've just put like full Bezek cam on and it looks a lot smoother now. Whatever you've done has definitely fixed. Well, I say fixed, it wasn't broken. It was just a bit slow.
Yeah. It's just a matter of slapping the system around, telling it to actually try using as much connection as possible.
This could still be smoother.
Yeah. Now we just need to get it working for white pills, which, frick me, Disco, we're gonna need on Saturday after the episode we just had.
Yeah, I was gonna try and come in, but I never couldn't get Boo to settle, and I was like, they're gonna be black pilling anyway. They're gonna be black pilling hard.
6 hours of straight black pills, yeah. It was fucking rough.
I bet it was.
Because even before we started, I had to be staring at that crap for like 2 fucking hours to put the show together.
To line it up, yeah. Not great.
So I got to sit through all the Twitter idiots twice. That was great.
I've been reading, and I don't know, 100%. It is just people chatting online and whatnot, but I'm hearing people saying that the shooter's boyfriend, quote marks, was trans. So
yes,
I'm
turns
thinking
out
we
that
might
that's
know where some of the
true.
radicalizations come from. Because
That's definitely where
yeah. Oh, he comes from a right-wing family and therefore blah blah blah, probably right-wing. And it's like, right, so what I'm hearing is we gotta be real careful sending our kids to indoctrination centers then, because even the most right-wing of families' kids can get indoctrinated. And also, I think we know where some of the indoctrination might have come from.
Yeah. It actually came out while we were live. So it was broken first by Brooks something or other, and we're like, ooh, that sounds accurate, but it would be nice to get some more confirmation. Then I think it was Matt Walsh verified it as well, and then one of the other news stations actually posted an article. So when people were just posting on Twitter, I'm like, I mean, it sounds legit. But yeah, I want someone to put I want a corporation to put their reputation on it and actually put it on the official website and things. And someone did while we were live, and we're like, yeah, it's confirmed, because apparently they spoke to law enforcement officials from, and they confirmed that there was in fact a rainbow flavored boyfriend involved.
Right.
Yes, it turns out, right, a conservative family goes to university, acquires boyfriend who wants to become girlfriend, and oh dear.
I think it was boyfriend that wants to become girlfriend, or was it girlfriend that wants to become boyfriend? I'm not sure which way round it is. Not good though. Not good. Oh, MTR. Okay. Thank you for confirming.
Exactly, Hector X. Correct, LGM, but we can't say that. You probably shouldn't either on YouTube.
I think I need to put live chat on. Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Apparently, yes. Just sad. So, I do see a lot of people being like, oh, but what's from right-wing family? And it's like, right, yeah, still got indoctrinated in university then, is what we're hearing.
Yep. So everything we said about universities was true.
Like, because it sounds like the family turned him in. Sounds like the right-wing family heard about it and went, oh, hell no.
Yeah, my understanding is that someone in the family, possibly the father, found out, and then trying to convince him to turn himself in, and then they got like a youth minister involved, and I don't know if it was there if they did the religious part or the being real good at talking to kids part or both, and they convinced the guy to turn himself in because apparently the minister knew a bunch of people in the U.S. Marshals, so they're like, yeah, just turn yourself in, and then they got the officials out to come out and take the guy into custody.
If he turned himself in, he might get away without the death penalty.
Might. I don't know. They seem to be very keen to send a fucking message.
True, but sometimes pleading guilty can get them out of the death penalty, even if they've done horrendous things.
I don't. True. I don't know if he's going to plead. If he pleads, he'll probably get out of it, like you say. But if they have to try it, even if he handed himself in. Though, what's interesting is that most of the people who do that kind of thing, shall we say, join the victims by their own hand or with the assistance of the police. So it would be very interesting to get this guy in with some forensic psychologists and try and get to the bottom of this.
I mean, I think we have a good idea. He's gonna be fucking radicalized, isn't he?
It would be very interesting to get that out as the officials' cause, though.
This is the inevitable outcome, though. Like, and the media and a lot of these left-wing politicians and left-wing commentators, who are now some of them being very fucking sheepish, have they've got blood on their hands. Absolutely. If you sit there and you're calling like a group of people literally Hitler, knowing what Hitler did, knowing that like most people would probably be like, you know, if we could go back in time and we could like remove Hitler before Hitler did Hitlery things, it would be a good thing. Like, the inevitable outcome is somebody is gonna take that literally. And somebody is going to be like, well, I'll be a hero for taking out basically new Hitler before new Hitler does bad things, right? Right? Like...
Yep. And then there's other bits of rhetoric, like the whole trans, geno, lots of spaces side. And then you get a kid who's got a trans boyfriend. And it's like, so... if literally Hitler is committing that kind of act against those kinds of people, and you happen to be in an indoctrination camp and screwing one of those kinds of people, you can. It doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out that chain of causality.
And you know, when you hear a lot of these people who are celebrating, which is disgusting, but like when they're the things that they're writing, like, oh, he said this thing, he said that thing, and then you go and you look, and that's not even what he said. Like, well,
Stephen King got his ass kicked so hard he had to make a public apology.
I saw, yeah,
for doing exactly that.
And it's just like, you don't even know what he said. Like, you obviously have never watched a thing that he said, and you've either made it up or like, these people are not watching the same reality.
Well, they're just following the stories that they're being told, like Stephen King. One idiot said, oh, he wanted to do this to gay people. And Stephen King, like the good little clapping steel he is, just repeated it. And then because he's a more public personality, got fucking dogpiled with some facts and logic. So hard that he had to turn around and be like, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah, because he thinks he's gonna get sued. So he should.
Yeah.
But...
he should.
It was the same thing with, what's her name? J.K. Rowling. The same thing with her. And I remember somebody, being in, like, a debate or a discussion or whatever, and this little leftist going, yeah, but she's transphobe and she hates these people and she hates that people. And they were like, okay, well, what has she said that's actually transphobic? And he's like, she said that. No, she didn't. Oh, well, she said no. She never said that either. Like, and all the things that they think these people have said, never said. Like, they don't live in the same reality.
Well, it doesn't help that we have literal communist agitators and subversives spreading lies. Like, one of the little shitbags photoshopped the culprit's shirt to to say MAGA on it. And I'm like, I want to know who made that.
Yeah, how's that not misinformation?
If there was ever anybody who needed some Section 127 in their life, it's the idiot that made that post.
Mm. This is true.
And then, of course, there's the ghouls that are coming out to jump on the gun control bandwagon. Oh, how ironic that Charlie Kirk's in favor of the Second Amendment and this happened to him.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we need to bring in a new gun control act. And now, let me tell you how phenomenally fucking stupid that is.
Guess what,
Australia is supposed to be the...
No, guess what? Murder's already illegal. Assassinations are already illegal.
Yep. But here's the thing, as well. Nothing they're suggesting would have worked, because they sit there going, Australia is the gold standard of gun control, right?
You could have had that gun in Australia. You told me this last time.
Yeah.
I was listening to your guntism. I heard you.
Yeah. Well, they actually released more details and photos of the gun. Yeah, and we looked, and I literally had prepared for the discussion of the subject a listing of a local gun shop, and to pull over. It's like, there you go, there it is. I could buy it. Even in Australia, the kid could have bought it because he didn't have a record yet.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Charlie was pro-gun, but like being pro-gun is for self-defense purposes is not the same as being pro-murder.
No. But unfortunately, these people are pro-murder. Well, they're trying to pretend that, we want peace. It's like, no, you don't. You're pro-murder. You're just scared that if you start, the other side will lose any inclination to hold back. Like Chunky Yogurt, Chunky Yogurt does seem generally upset that Charlie got, about what happened to Charlie, but he's also just smart enough to realise that if saying mean words on the internet justifies that, he's said a lot of dumb shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I'll give him his dues because he could have just kept his mouth shut.
Yeah, he did get attacked by his own side for it. So I'll give him that.
It would be really stupid for him to celebrate it. As you say, like, he's smart enough to know that if it becomes okay to shoot people who are unpleasant on the internet, he's one of the more unpleasant people on the internet, and he knows this. But he could have just been quiet, like actually calling it out. He didn't have to do.
Yeah, and he did get into it with a bunch of idiots. There were people being good, and he did have a go at them for it. So it's like, cool, well done. But by the way, Shank, we will be watching. Well, we won't be watching, but someone will be doing the clip work, and we have your statements now. So we'll be perfectly happy to throw them back in your face if in a month's time you're acting like a fucking spanner again.
No, he'll still be acting like a spanner, but hopefully he'll
Yeah. Well, it would be nice, unlikely but nice, for him to have a nice bit of introspection and realize that he's one of the people whose rhetoric led to this.
I don't know so much about that, although I did hear somebody giving him that bloody speech, like somebody giving him a right telling off. I didn't hear what he had said beforehand because it was a clip that Jack was watching, but like somebody was just like, no, like you can take a long hard look in the mirror, like pointing at him and some other lefty commentator. It's been like, you can take a long hard look in the mirror because every time you refer to someone as literal Nazi or literally Hitler, like
Yeah,
what
that's
did you
exactly
think?
my point.
What did you think was going to be the outcome? Like, hello, John. We're just having a rant.
Hey, John.
We'll probably still be around. We'll be finishing a little bit earlier tonight than some other nights because it is rather late for Mr. Bezek, isn't it?
Yes.
I think Bezek has daytime things to do on a Monday.
Yes, but fortunately they're not till the afternoon, so they're not in the biggest of rushes. And I took Grace's Napsalots and she wasn't using it.
Yeah, you did. She's still up. She's watching Sing 2 with Daddy.
Yeah, I make no apologies. If Grace is not going to have a nap, I bloody well am.
This bit of road, I've put so much hassle on it, and it's still got a dip in it.
I know.
I'm just gonna start piling it on in a second.
You might have to, because it does some really weird averaging in the middles.
Oh no, Hectorix, don't tell me he's not. Oh man. Okay, let's have a look. Check Discord. Dev is close to being on the. He's not. He better not be, because I'll go and I'll slap him myself. But holy fuck.
Oh dear.
Because it's a powerful image, Dev. That's why. Dev says, bro, maybe it's just because I'm old enough to remember life pre-social media, but holy fuck, is it weird for Charlie Kirk's wife to post a video of her kissing his corpse's hand? I feel for the woman. Grieving is totally normal, but why record and upload a moment like that? Because it's impactful, Dev. Because it's impactful.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's because something horrible's happened and they need to show it. Yeah. And she is also in on Charlie's message. She said that. So of course she's going to record it. She's going to be recording it to slap the normies, going, this is what the left does, and to throw it in the left's face.
This is what they've done. This is what they've done. This right here.
He could have just said nothing. That was an option. But no, he decided to admit that he was a piece of shit.
I mean, honestly, I thought that the photos from that, and like, it is impactful. It hits you right in the feels.
Yep.
Like, that's the last time she's ever gonna see her husband. George, get down! Yeah, she's grieving. But not just that she's grieving, like, she wants the world to see what they've done. She wants the world to see what the left has done, what they've taken.
Yep.
And part of that is to see that he's not only has he been taken from fans and whatnot, he's been taken from his family. More so, he's been taken from his family. You took a husband, you took a father.
Yep, there's now 2 kids that's going to grow up without their father because some fucking idiot got indoctrinated by fucking 30 years of Punchinuzzi. That's I mean, we said it at the time when that was the prevailing narrative. That, very interesting thought. Great in theory, but what happens when you call everyone a Nazi?
That's the problem. Like, one thing to say, well, Nazis are bad people, and so, like, it's absolutely fine to hit one, okay? But now, you call everybody that disagrees with you a Nazi. Now we've got a problem because you've said, like, we need to punch these people, and 2, now you've labeled everybody, like, half the country, half the Western, half of Western culture, you've labeled as Nazis.
Yep.
And so now we're seeing the seeds of that. We're seeing them starting to sprout.
And we both know that this is exactly what the commies were planning. Well, that's exactly the plan of some of these people. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, Windows.
There's an awful lot
Remember
of people,
that there's
I
a
think,
controller attached.
suddenly starting to notice, starting to realize that there are a lot of seemingly everyday normal people who would celebrate if they were killed. Because a lot of people are like Charlie's views, like, I wasn't even a massive fan of his. Like, I saw a little bit of his content and was like, I don't dislike it, but it wasn't necessarily something that I watched an awful lot of. But he had very kind of moderate right-wing views.
Well, that's what a lot of right-wing comments. That's what a lot of right-wing commentators are saying. Well done, leftists. Charlie was the moderate who wanted to talk.
So now you've got, like, a lot of people who shared Charlie's views, or at least most of Charlie's views, and they're like, they see people dancing and celebrating, and they're like, this person would dance and celebrate if I got murdered.
Yep. I saw one person
people putting those dots together now, I think, who hadn't previously, and they're just like, these people actually want us dead.
Yeah, I saw one person on Twitter who essentially said something along the lines of, Charlie was a very moderate conservative, and their parents believe the same things Charlie did. So basically what these people are saying is that they want to kill this guy's parents. And he's like, cool, like my parents, don't like you, let's fucking roll. Which is not going to work out well for the left. You probably don't want to change the paradigm with the people that own on average 6 guns apiece.
Well, I mean, there is the thing, though, isn't it? Like, if we're starting to see a little bit of the left's tactics being used against them off the back of this, like the cancellation stuff is absolutely come from the left for the last decade or more, and suddenly the rights went, well, do you know what? Have a taste of this medicine. You can sit you can sit and eat this. Now, that's just like the very like thin edge of what they've been doing to the right for years. If it becomes acceptable to start assassinating people, I mean, the right has a lot more guts. And I don't want to see that happen.
And
I don't want to see that happen.
Understands that.
Oh. But what a stupid thing to be behind.
Like we saw this with when the CEO got assassinated, that people were being gleeful. And people on our side were like, yeah, the guy's a piece of shit and not exactly a loss to humanity, but also, why the fuck are we celebrating murder?
Well, it's the same one when they shot Trump. Like, you know, people were celebrating that. They were like, oh, like, you missed. Like, how could you miss? Like, how come we got a guy with a bad shot? And it's like, why are you celebrating this? Like, when did that become okay? To celebrate somebody getting shot at?
Mm-hmm. And it's vile. It's really not. It's really vile.
Very, very vile. Just, I don't think they quite understand the can of worms that they seem to be opening. Like, if you make this
No.
okay, if you tell us this is the new, if this becomes the new normal, then there's a lot of people on the left that do the same thing. I don't know if you saw the video by the guy who was talking to him when it happened. I don't know if you've seen
I've
that.
seen one of. Apparently, there's another part to it that I've read bits from, but I haven't actually seen.
Oh, well,
but I think I know. I have heard about it.
Yeah, he made a video, and like, he's calling them out as well. He's like, what the actual hell? Like, I went up there to make the argument that the left aren't violent. Like, that's what the argument was that I was up there to make. Like, he was going up there to be like, there were only 5 trans shooters in the last, or school shooters in the last, like, forever. And so, like, there was this many.
Ignore that 4 of them were in the last year, but yep.
Yeah. You know, probably forgetting per capita again, as they often do. Like,
yeah.
You know, but the argument that he was going to try and make with Charlie was that the left aren't that violent. And then he's like, how can I make that argument when you do stuff like that?
Yep.
Like, he was just, he
was utterly disgusted with the people that were celebrating this. I saw someone quoting him, so I didn't see the actual, but apparently someone quoted him as saying that, am I the only person on the left who's actually not violent?
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely questioning, like, things right now. He's just like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the left are violent, because, like, this is just what you're doing. Like, I went up there to argue with him and say we weren't, and then you shoot him. I don't know. Like, maybe he's a convert now. I don't know. I don't know that he will be, but
yeah, he is pretty much. This guy is having a "Are we the baddies" moment.
Yeah, it's like, I went on there to have, like, I was looking forward to having a debate with him. Like, when I saw he was at my university, I was like, yes, like, I'm gonna go and have this out with him. I'm gonna go hash this out.
Which is how it should be.
You know, so as much as I think the point that he was gonna make was gonna completely ignore per capita, like, you know, respect to him for actually being like, I'm gonna go and have this as a debate.
Yep.
And he's disgusted, absolutely disgusted. Poor guy.
As what would be.
I mean,
his
life's never going to be the same again.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he got to watch that up close and in person. I saw the video and I'm fucking traumatized.
Also excludes all the non-binaries. Probably. I'm not sure. He obviously never got to go into his what facts, but you know, it was actually quite funny, because he was just like, oh, when Charlie gave his numbers on it, he never expected that somebody was gonna be autistic enough to look through all the statistics, and then he's like, cue me. Just like,
yep.
So I don't doubt that he probably did go through every school shooting and had the numbers with him. Just, I had forgotten a teeny tiny thing like per capita.
Yes, and other teeny tiny things like confirmed
Mm. And
and
the
how
fact
they're
that
recorded.
trans is a relatively new, not it's become a bit of a fad. Like, I know there
It
were
has.
always people who perhaps in the past had gender dysphoria, but it's definitely kind of exploded in the last decade or so.
Oh god, I love Windows. Every time I switch to the keyboard and mouse for a second, it forgets that the controller's attached.
Are we the baddies? Yeah, exactly correct. He's definitely having those thoughts right now. Like, are we the baddies? As I didn't think we were the baddies, but then you shot somebody, so like, maybe we are the baddies. I also think that's like, not only is the guy who did it the baddie, but then if that had happened from somebody on the right and they had shot, I don't know, like, pick your favorite left wing commentator, most of the right, I think, would be like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? You can call them an idiot. You can objectively point out how they're an idiot. You don't need to shoot them.
Yep.
Whereas what are we seeing now? A celebration, which is arguably as
Deeply,
disgusting
deeply disturbing.
as the guy who did it. And these are people, everyday people, nurses, teachers. I'm glad to see that they're getting cancelled. And but I got the right to the cancellation code. Well, bitch, you asked for it. We are delivering en masse.
Yep, should have thought about this before decided. Yeah, like the Rolling Stone were being fucking idiots again, and someone who pulled up a tweet from theirs from a while back going, "Cancel culture is good for democracy," and threw that back in the fucking idiots' faces.
There's always a tweet.
There's always a tweet.
But to me, that's almost more disturbing than the assassination itself. Because there's always gonna be like crazy people out there.
I reckon 2% of the population are psychopaths.
Yeah,
So maybe we shouldn't give them a just cause, an excuse.
But yeah, there's always gonna be like crazies out there. Like, you can't necessarily help. And so, you just gotta do your best to protect yourself against the legit crazy ones like the sheriff. But then, like, to see that everyday people, like people that you could be your nurse in hospital, that could be your kid's teacher, are out there making dance videos about somebody being shot is just wild to me.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I don't want to be a doctor that's a doctor that wants me dead. I can see many ways that could go poorly for me.
I mean, that's scary. These are everyday people. These people, like, are from all walks of life. Seen one the other day that was like a children's nurse or children's doctor, and it's like, what the hell? And you're celebrating somebody being murdered. You're just out here celebrating murder. Right, okay. Please get in the unemployment line.
Yep. Yeah, vile, evil little people.
Yep. But then I shouldn't be surprised because they did do the same after the Trump shit.
Yeah,
You
I think
shouldn't be
most
shocked by
people
it.
kind of had it in the back of their head that, oh, Trump is a politician, he is a president. Presidents have been assassinated before. I think it just strikes different that Charlie was just a fucking civilian.
I think so, yeah. Like, because there seems to be a lot of people who I can't even quite put their finger on why it hit so hard. Because like, even when you're not a massive fan with him, there's still this great feeling of like loss. And I think not only is it the fact that he was an ordinary guy, he had a young family, but also like something in our culture's been lost as well. Like
Yeah,
he was the guy trying to
I
have
think
a conversation.
exactly. There was a guy trying to resolve this with words, and you shot him. So where are we at now? Like, there's a quote about the men who just want to be left alone, who try everything but violence because they know that when that comes, if it comes to that, they'll never be the same. Their lives will be over, even if they survive. Prime wants to know if we can paint the stripes on the road. Not yet, but the dev does seem autistic enough to possibly add that if we ask nicely.
Yeah, but you know what? I was actually thinking, like, how are we gonna put the stripes on the road? I can't think of any way we could do it though. Like, cause even when you put stuff down, it just goes down in little mounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the dev probably would if we're like, Mr. Dev, like we've made this gorgeous road, but like, how do we paint it? You'd be like, fine, I'm putting a paintbrush here.
Well, that's really all that the asphalt layer does is just paint the surface. So it can't be that difficult to just repurpose that into, well, use the same code.
Yeah, just
Really.
a thinner kind of area.
Yeah. Prime says, if in doubt, trigger the autism. It will happen. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at this point, it's how we get half our art made, isn't it, Disco?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
Just trigger the autism, and it shall appear.
True.
That reminds me,
Nice.
I need to poke Trim about getting some thumbnails done, like for Valheim Season 2. I know he started one, but I need to poke him and see if if he can finish it.
I need to finish the that.
Yes.
Although that said,
And
once we move, I'll have a bit more time because I'll have a nearby babysitter.
Yeah. Will be great fun.
This is the issue. Like, I sit down on my PC to try and get something done, and through toggles, well, both of them.
Yeah. Donald says, are there road safety signs yet? A part of me would be interested in how accurate people can make... Oh, God. Part of me wants to see road safety signs. Part of me also knows that Jessica and I would be here for like an episode just on signage. We need guardrails, though. Guardrails are essential.
Do you know how
I'd like to put guardrails the entire length of this.
I haven't even finished making the road yet. I'm over here trying to make it smooth.
Yeah.
Only both? No. Yeah, both. The Bubba and the man.
Hello, Bleach.
How many times I have to be like, I'm streaming or I'm working, and he said, and then like 20 minutes later he's like, but she really wanted to come in, and I'm like, right, but I'm still working. You know that thing I do to make money so we can eat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the four-legged problems. The four-legged disturbances.
Oh yes. Well, that's just
Disco was yelling at
standard.
one of them earlier.
That's just standard. George is always around. Oscar tried to run through my dinner earlier and got told off.
Through your dinner.
Mm. Which is great because my dinner wasn't exactly like on the floor or anything. I had to stop him mid-jump. Much to his he looked like he had been betrayed. He's like, what? They just got knocked out of the sky. I'm like, yeah, you stay away from my dinner, you asshole.
Very little bastard.
What do you mean work in England? Yes, work in England.
Disco might be the only person that does work, but that's beside the point.
Well, they got to tax somebody, haven't they?
Yep. But don't worry, it's not like they aren't offering to pay like 3 or 4 times more than you could ever possibly pay in tax to force you to go be a slave for some wanker.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I keep telling him to get to. Second word is off.
And terraforming locked.
When they're like, we'll pay your childcare, and I'm like, I'm quite happy to have my child in the house with me. Thank you very much. Especially since she couldn't, you know, she can talk a little bit, but she certainly wouldn't be able to tell me all about her day.
Well, that's it. She needs to be at least old enough to tell you about all the indoctrination that she'd be getting at the totally not insane childcare center.
Well, she's not leaving my side until she's old enough to tell me about what's happened all day.
And until she's old enough to kick women in the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Disco will be like, I know you're 21, but you're not leaving my side. And I imagine in like 14 years when Grace is like, oh, I meet my first boyfriend, and then all of a sudden there's like 12 autistic guys from around the world lining up to beat his ass. It's like, sorry, Disco's called us in to assess you.
It's like, yeah, stand here. I'm just going to bring in the panel.
Yep, but running background checks on the entire extended family. Oh,
like,
what's this?
I need to borrow your autism for a minute. Bezek's like, what flavor? Like, well, you know how you research guns, right? Okay. I need that level. That would be completely lost with the board game.
Yep, you need to be assessed by the panel. We have two Americans, a Norwegian, and an Australian. We have this weird dude that thinks he's a monkey. We've even called Maureen in just to see what her instincts tell us. Maureen appears in chat. She's like, I was called. Gotta be careful around here. You speak and they shall be summoned.
Yeah, sure. He's like, what? Did you summon me? This doesn't look straight. Oh, I hear yelling.
Uh-oh.
Why is she crying?
Lucy, Mama. What's wrong?
What's the matter, little bear?
You
Oh,
tired?
Bezek, come on. What's the matter? Come here. I will trade you for a cup of
Poor
tea.
Boo.
Oh, I'm gonna need to move this bit of pillow so that I can have.
Yeah.
No, I got enough pillow on this jet. Oh God. What's the matter? Why are you sad? Why are you sad? Oh, I see. Ow! Ow! I don't know where your milk is. You weren't having milk today. I'd given you a bit of a sore tummy yesterday. I think she's tired. I think
I
she's
found there was a
tired.
solution to that problem.
Well, she's been through watching Sing 2 with Daddy. Bought her a copy of Sing 2.
Wait, they made a sequel?
Yeah.
Oh dear, of course they did.
She likes it. It's very musical. And it's got big, like, animals on it. So.
Yeah.
And
And the big animals are always a treat.
And since it's her birthday, God, it's her birthday like in 2 days, 3 days.
Oh,
And,
Jesus.
Yeah.
How's it been that quick already?
Yeah, her birthday in like 3 days. So, I was like, you know what? Get a copy of that movie. She really likes the first one.
Nice.
But then I'm gonna take her to the toy shop, the big toy shop, and let her pick something.
Well, she'll love that.
Yeah, I think she will. Cause she went last year, like just, I think it was like a day before her birthday, and she was a bit small to realize what was going on. But even then, she was kind of like, "Oh, look at this
Toy shop.
blade!"
Yes.
And we got like a teddy bear. But this time, she's big enough to kind of run around and look and see what it is that she might
Ooh.
like to have. So that's what we're doing. Within reason. I can watch her pick up like a 300-pound toy. I'd be like,
And then just go cry.
yeah, but have you seen the dolly though? But I think it'll be nice to take her in and let her kind of pick something.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, Miss Maureen. We were saying that if when in like 16 years or whenever, Gracie's like, Disco, I have acquired boyfriend. Disco will be like, right, that's it. I'm going to summon the panel.
Summon the tism.
By autisms combined.
Oh. Few seconds. I think he needs to change her bum. That's probably why she was sad.
Yeah. Not a bum change.
I have summoned the man. Right, wait a minute. Can you let Daddy change your bum first? And then you can come back for cuddles. Yeah, because I don't want you to get sore. Yes, but let Daddy change your bum first.
The green.
Yeah, you need new cream. You need cream. That's right.
Sweet clean for the cuddles.
She's going cream because she needs bum cream on. Oh, did you see Mummy's biscuit? Oh, I see. You can have a teeny tiny bit of Mummy's biscuit. There you go.
It's funny
Yeah,
how Mummy's biscuit turned into everybody's biscuit.
Right. Yeah, look at you. Can you go and get your bum changed with Daddy quickly because you're a bit wet? I don't want you to get any sore because you were getting a little bit sore earlier. Go and get changed and then you can come back with Mama. Go and get a new bum on.
New bum, Mum.
Well, if she's a little bit sore and she might just wait and it might hurt a little bit. Huh? I don't know why he's asking for me phone. My camera back on again. A couple of minutes till she returns. A good job we got Bezek cam. Yeah, she's just wet, but it is like that. I don't want her to get sore. You should help.
No. Oh no.
It's gonna be the Captain Planet of autism. Yeah.
And if that doesn't scare them off, nothing will.
Yeah. Oh, coming back. Come back, yeah. Come on then.
The lights really aren't helpful, Disco.
What is?
I think I could see less with the lights on.
Yeah, they do need to. They need to tweak, which is a shame because the actual like wall lights are really good and really well done. And I think these ones must be the same code, but they just need to turn them down. Like,
Yeah, turn the bloom down like 150,000%.
Hello, little bear. Hugo says I should just claim asylum. There have been times where I have thought about paddling out to sea and sailing back.
Yeah, maybe then you could get a house and healthcare.
Well, we've sorted the house thing now, so that's good. So there'll definitely be some time at kind of the start of next month. Yes, that's your hair. There'll definitely be some time at the start of next month where the streams might get a little bit neglected. Hopefully I'll get internet in straight away, but you never know. Like sometimes it takes them few days to get you hooked up.
And Prime says, turn on the lights, shines like Silmaril of the elves.
Oh, Prime's here. All right, hang on. Let me put my let me put on my there we go. I have my flashing lights.
Yep, it's all legal once you put the flashy lights on, right?
What's wrong, darling? Uh-huh. Well, Bezek, the chair has got worse.
How could it possibly have gotten worse? Are you literally sitting on the fucking floor now?
That actually might be an improvement at this point. No, it no longer sits in an upright position. Like it's just kind of gone. It wants to be permanently reclined, and I'm fairly sure that if it fully reclines, it will fall over. So I'm having to try and hold it in a kind of semi-reclined position, and it's hurt me back.
Oh dear. And here comes an autosave just to fuck with us. Right, while it's autosaving, I'm going to go pee.
Fair enough. That'll be because we dragged him straight out of bed and onto the stream. And it's like, whoopsie. What, my darling? Can you say hi to chat? Hi. No, they're over here. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I don't know if they can hear you. I think they can hear you. Hi. Where? Where? Well, they're on that screen there, but you have to talk into this thing. You have to talk into here and say, hi, chat. What is it? Yeah, that's Mommy's microphone. That's how they hear you. What's it? That's the microphone. What's it? That's the mouse.
And I returned.
Welcome back.
And yes, you were right. It's literally because I came straight out of bed here.
It's okay. Gracie was just talking to chat.
Yeah. Discovering that it's weird when the pictures are on on one screen and the thing you're talking to is on the other.
Yeah.
Like video calls when you've got the video off on a side monitor, and it confuses them.
Yeah. Grace is just like, where? And I'm like, well, chat's over there, but you gotta talk into the microphone to talk to them. What you saying, my darling? Huh? Oh, tractor, you want to see the tractor? Right, turn around then. Oh, good. Turn around. Right, you want to sit there? Sit in Mommy's neck. There you go. Want another bit of Mommy's biscuit? I bet you do. There you go. Oh, it's the same type of biscuit as you stole the other week. You snaffled.
The one that ended up all over everything.
All over everything. Like, to be fair, she ate most of it. It was just crumbs. So many crumbs. It's really kind of funny.
Yes. Mark, who's saying that apparently they found the culprit's Steam account.
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm not terribly surprised by that. Apparently, the roommate was a streamer.
I mean, everybody streams nowadays.
Yeah, I'm not judging for the streaming part. I'm judging for the roommate part. Because when it first came out, it was all, roommates cooperating with police. Yes. Well, I suppose that your live-in boyfriend is technically a roommate.
Yeah, That's Mama's biscuit. You're not having all of it.
What do you mean, no? She says.
And she's still got the bit I gave her in her hand. She just reached over and took the rest of it.
Well, that's rude.
Just to be like, I'll have this one too, thanks. You're a little stinker. You're a stinker.
You know, she doesn't seem all that bothered by that.
Tim, why you not make road flat?
Stupid physics engine.
You watching the tractor?
Nope, there goes the tree.
What? What stream?
There's one less tree than there was a time ago.
Oh, tree. I think it's a stream. I'm like, what happened to my stream?
Oh, I think that's fine. I don't think anything's happened to that yet. Thank fuck.
I didn't even say any camera words. Trim's not even here.
Bloody Trim.
He is pretty bad the first thing you do.
He struggles with the whole veiled language thing as well.
Yeah, you'll be like, right, okay, we're new shot, and Trim's like, you mean this? It's, oh my god, Trim!
It's like, yes, Trim, but I was trying not to say that.
Oh, it's okay, I said it for you. Yeah, I know you did, but it's still my channel!
Yeah. Eh.
Love him, but he's hard work.
Yeah. He's a special little fellow. We need to find the poor bastard a job that lets him live.
He found another one that you remember when he had the second job. And he ended up not wanting to do that. He likes, or at least he likes the money on the boat.
He likes the money on the boat. He did go for another job, but they hired an internal candidate.
Don't they always?
Yeah. It's like, cool, why'd you put up the job then, you bastards?
Excuse me, that's my biscuit. Fine. Fine. If it keeps you quiet, you can have the rest of Mommy's biscuit.
So much for that plan, hey, Disco? Disco had a plan involving biscuits.
I did. I was
now
enjoying
Disco
that
has no
biscuit.
plan or biscuits.
I was enjoying that biscuit there. Just slowly, just nibbling away at it as the stream went on. And now I have no biscuit.
Tragedy.
I am biscuitless.
Somehow
I
you've
noticed
acquired a
it.
toddler and lost a biscuit.
I know it's never Daddy's biscuit. Fairly sure that's where you got your sweet tooth from, too.
Holy crap, these roads love to just get wildly out of level.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like, I feel like it should flatten it. Like, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. Just something with how it levels, it just dips in the middle. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I'm trying to build up the middle a little bit.
I'm kind down the edges a smidgen, just where the edges are almost certainly part of the problem.
Excuse me, there's nothing else for you to take from me. Nothing else for you to take from me. I don't have your
You've taken
drink.
everything I have.
Oh, now my finger's broken. Right, I'll put by the camera like message Jack for where your juice is. Juice.
Please bring a juice.
Yeah, your juice. Yeah, Daddy's bringing your juice. You want some of your what's it? Apologies, Jack. We're gonna have rustling for a second while we open this packet for us. Right. What if I put you some what's it in this here, and then hopefully it won't make rustly noises. Juice. Right. So you heard the message come through. You didn't open it, and you came through to ask me. We need a hydraulic pump.
Oh, what? She's got a little.
Yeah, she's got a little snack box of my biscuit.
She's a little communist. Your biscuit, our biscuit. You're gonna have to beat her out of that.
What toddlers do. What toddlers do.
Yeah.
Blade will tell you. Right, we need a new hydraulic.
Well, Blade was kind enough to tell me where he got his computer from. And I was having a look at the pre-builds, and it's like, ooh, shiny. So I'm not sure whether to get one of their pre-builds or try and put a custom together. The pre-builds look pretty swish, though.
I suppose if it's got everything you need in it, I mean, as well. Like, it's not like you can't replace parts later on if there's bits that you really want.
Well, that's the thing. The cases they're showing are much better than the case I've got now. It's actual cases you can put shit in. So it's like, might be better. So that's what I'm thinking. It might be fine to just get one of their pre-builds, and then if I need more stuff later, I can add it.
I think mine.
But
mine originally was a pre-build, but it's like ceaseless to ship at this point. I don't think there's any of the original parts left.
Yeah, I was sitting there drooling over 5090s. And it's like, So I found two systems I liked. One for about $5,000, one for about 7 or 8. Although so I'm thinking it's like, I could get the more expensive one, and that should keep me in gaming for like the next 10 years. Or I could get the cheaper one. And I've decided that it's going to be based on how much the new job pisses me off.
Well, I guess that's a good thing to base it on.
I'll make the decision when I've saved up enough for the slightly cheaper one. Can I put up with another month or so of this job? For a 5090, that might be a possibility. One of the good things about pre-builds and things in Australia is if I get warranty, Australian warranties are about the only thing that's good in this country. So if the computer it goes pop, or the water cooling fails because of bad assembly, they have to buy me a new one.
Yeah, there you go, Darren. There's more crispy. He's sat here with a little snack box. That's quite adorable.
Jesus.
When you boys stop fighting. Yeah, that includes you, George. You are part of you boys.
He's just like, who, me?
George and Oscar are fighting. They're normally fighting over who gets what spot on my bed. And I'm just like, me. Actually.
They're like, no, you don't need a bed. You're a human.
It's when
Humans have
they
beds.
fight over who gets to lie on my feet, and I'm like, I'm the one that's gonna get scratched over here.
It's usually how that goes.
And neither of you is gonna get to sleep here.
Yep, the bed's going to be all full of Disco and Gracie later.
Sure. It's just true. She is the best little snuggle bug, though.
Speaking of Blade,
I will admit, there are some nights that I take it to bed. Like, 'cause I tend to work for the night, but there are some nights that I take it to bed at like 8, 9. And I get into bed with it, and I'm cuddling it, and then I'm just like, I could just go to sleep. I could really just stay here and snuggle. Like, I would get no work done. But I'm pretty comfy.
understandable. Morning says, to be fair, I think I sleep more on my couch than my bed. Oh, fucking autosave.
To be fair, I did have time actually not too long before Madam came along, where I would just go to sleep. I could be downstairs watching whatever, like films or whatever, or normally game streams on the TV downstairs, and then I'd just be like, yeah, my sofa's pretty comfy. And the bed's all the way upstairs.
Understandable.
Are you gonna eat those, or are you just gonna play with them? You're all done. Okay, well, if you're all done, then maybe we should put them back in the box and back up on the desk. You want your drink? You're all done with your drink too, yeah? Hi, Blade. Oh, you got tangle in the front of your hair. I'm gonna have to deal with that somehow. I'm not gonna pull it. I'll deal with it in the bath tomorrow. Well, now your drink is gone. I can't reach down there. Yeah, it's under the desk. What are you gonna do now? Yeah, I can see it, but I can't get to it. I know. Can you say, hi, Blade? Oh. Hi, Blade. I can't reach the milk. Okay. Can you say, hi, Blade? I can't get your juice for you. You've literally thrown it under the desk. Mama's arm's not that long.
Not exactly helpful.
You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, Disco tiny.
You're gonna have to wait till Daddy comes through so I can pass you off to him. Try and climb under there. Are you gonna... Don't throw that stuff under there too. If you're gonna eat it, you can have it. Oh, yummy, Chris. I thought you were all done. Did you not tell me you were all done? I changed my mind. I'm not all done anymore. What if I put them there? The sofa is very comfy. The bed is way upstairs. And you were very pregnant. Well, no, this was before I was pregnant. I was just very lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever slept on the sofa when I was pregnant. But that's possibly only because we didn't have stairs when I was pregnant.
Hmm. I think it's funny. I don't think I've ever slept on a sofa. Shockingly enough, it may be because sofas aren't as wide as I am tall.
I mean, I'm very short, so I can quite easily lie on a sofa and be relatively comfortable.
Yeah. Oh no, Blades. Oh, no.
That's not good.
Prime just says he slept for 5 weeks on a sofa before he got a new bed for his first apartment.
LGM says he napped on a sofa, but had to have his feet hanging off.
Yep. Maureen says the trick's to sleep like a pretzel. Yes, but you're also tiny, Maureen.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Oscar. So Jack left his phone on the bed. He had the torch on while he was changing the little one. And he's left it like with the torch pointing upward. And Oscar's just jumped on the bed and is now really confused by the shadow that he's casted.
That's gonna heat up the phone something serious if the torch is still on.
Don't worry, the battery's not that good. It'll be dead in 10 minutes.
And then Jack will be all confused.
I'm just amazed that it's this far from his hand.
What's he up to that doesn't require a phone then?
Was awake, probably gaming on his computer. Was awake from 12:30 to 2:30 on highlight. Oh no, Blade!
No,
I hope they feel better soon. That's no fun, and the little one as well. Oh look, it's a Bezek.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been cutting out the entire side? I guess that kind of works. Look at that.
Some of it. In some places, I think I've found that if I cut the side down a little, it doesn't pull it up as much. But in some places, there's just too much side to even bother.
Well, let's give that a go. Thankfully, baby as well. Well, I guess baby either
Isn't
eats
eating
something.
the same stuff.
Yeah, isn't eating the same stuff. Don't know, will baby be on solid yet? I remember how old baby is.
I'm sure Blade can tell you in Miss Sleeps.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly how old little one is. Can't be far off solid though. $8 months. Oh yeah. So some solid. I would have thought. Gracie was definitely covered in Weetabix by the time she was 8 months. Definitely wearing bowls of Weetabix every morning.
Oh, fuck off, game. What are you doing?
Some fantastic pictures of her covered in Weetabix when she was about that size.
Why, game? Why? Why have you revealed dirt? Do not want dirt. Want asphalt.
At least you can just dump another little bit of ash down.
Yeah.
Covers it up. Right, never you mind that keyboard. Just because I've moved it a little closer doesn't mean it's for touching. Oh no, I want you to go back to where you were before I moved the keyboard. Do you want to go and see Daddy again? And if you're not gonna sleep, do you want to go back there with Dada? Okay. Okay, see Dada. See Dada.
No. Well, now that Blade's here, Blade, I've been looking at the pre-builds on you, Martin, drooling over the 5090.
Who's coming? Oh, look, he found his phone. Who's Dada? I need to try and get her drink out from under the desk. Wait. One drink. And he thought he'd got rid of it. Problem is, she doesn't really want to settle in the chair. It's alright. The Sunday nights are not normally like super duper late, so I'll just take it.
Prime says he's satisfied with his 3060 Ti, but needs new RAM, CPU, motherboard. Yep.
No,
Yeah, I need new everything, so I figured it's easier to just get a whole new computer than to try and upgrade into the crappy little case I've got.
You can get a new case too.
Yeah. Exactly, I'm just getting new everything.
I recently got a new case, and I'm like, get me one with fancy light.
Yeah, I'm not terribly fussed about fancy lights, but if it comes with fancy lights, I won't say no. It's not like I can't just tell it to turn them off.
Yeah, I got one with fancy light. One that looks pretty too. Because I nearly, I was like, okay, I'm putting new RAM in it. The graphics card's fairly new, although that is going to be the next thing on the list, I think. I'd put a new CPU in there, and then I was like, the new CPU was overheating with the fans. I was like, I need a cooling system. Damn it. Case isn't big enough for the cooling system. Guess I'm going to have to get a new case to house my new CPU.
What a shame. Oh, the 5090's been misbehaving, have they, Blade? I think that's what they were. I haven't heard about any GPUs being fire hazards.
Me neither.
I'll have to have a look at that. Then again, it might still be worth it. As long as the computer takes me with it when it burns the house down. No, the 12-pin cable been misbehaving. Right. We'll have to look into that. But still, I do want to fancy everything.
So expensive.
They are. They're utterly ridiculously priced.
And then just when you've splashed out on everything, you've upgraded everything, then new stuff comes out. You're like, oh no, it's our day again. Never ending.
Yeah. Well, hopefully once I get the whole new setup, I'll be able to just upgrade bits at a time rather than having to upgrade a whole computer.
Although I feel like I can justify a little bit more now, because obviously I use the computer more so for work than anything else.
I mean, you should be able to claim some amount back, some percentage back on tax
Mm.
if you use it for work.
Almost tempted to get out the magic bulldozer.
It's just very tempting sometimes. It's just so funny watching it plow through terrain.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think the only way to actually get this swap might be to take the sides off of it.
Hmm.
Which I have done a little bit here, and yeah, it seems to have made a bit of a difference.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I swear the last autosave was like 2 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll
No,
summon the magic bulldozer. Unless it's in Bezek's pocket. Which it might be.
It's probably in Bezek's pocket.
I have to take it out of Bezek.
Oh. I've put it on the floor. Good luck.
Oh?
Have fun with keyboard.
Well, I will rebind things, to be fair. I don't know. Like, we'll try it. I know it was a bit special when I tried to use the first one. So we'll see. It just kind of... actually, the grader might have been a better idea, but... Well, it is what it is. Thank you, builders. But you were a little bit, you're a little bit quick off the mark there.
I must be making ungodly amounts of money when I just choose to sit down here in the mine.
Yeah, probably.
I'll have to go check on the next autosave.
Bulldozer. The magic bulldozer has created dirt.
Yeah, you try pushing the top of the blade forwards. I have no idea what control that would be. You can change the angle of the blade to go downwards. You must adjust the blade. It is misbehaving.
Does seem to be.
Prime says such a lazy way to dig, lol. What, you mean just sitting on the conveyors and knocking down chunks of roof? It's great. Wait till the update that has the wheel diggers. Then you'll see lazy.
Let's try going back.
Apparently the blade has been adjusted.
I put the blade down and it just created a pile of dirt underneath the blade and lifted the bulldozer up. Yeah, this
That's
bullshit.
very helpful.
This machine actual bullshit.
Yeah, the devs really need to fix that. It shouldn't be creating dirt.
Can I maybe have the grader? Maybe the grader will be less magic.
You can try the grader. But yeah, it'll definitely be easier, especially on keyboard.
Not even so much about easier. Like, I put the blade down to start like scraping, and a mound of dirt appeared underneath the bulldozer and pushed it up. And I'm like, that's not how this is supposed to work. It's actually created dirt.
Yeah,
Like,
it does need to fix that.
I think all the dirt that it magically deleted before just fell out of it.
Yeah.
Made a mess. Right, let's try this. But
Bison put down like a dog. Sadness.
oh god, what's going on here? What are you doing? I guess that's one option. I would rather you had not immediately dug up the road. Okay. Oh no, I need to change the thingies. Right, controls. Controller, no, keyboard controls. For the grader. Yeah. That's fine. And then we want. Like not undead. Okay, so let's start with, we'll do shift up, left, right, and then we'll do whatever this is. Oh, another. No, okay, so we can't have control there. Let's have. Yeah. That we'll have. Rotate left, rotate right. Sure, I'll totally remember all of it. All of it. Why not? Definitely. Okay. Up, maybe? That doesn't look like up to me. What are you doing? You're just gonna jump in. I want you to go up. Lift the thingy up. Oh wait, this is as up as it goes? Well, no, don't try and drive forwards. What are you doing? I want you to lift the blade up. Up. That is what I set it to. Right. Controls. Grader. Blade up. Thank you. It's only wrecked me road. I just wanted to get rid of the side. I'm unamused.
They're fun controls, aren't they?
I'm unamused.
So much for that road.
I will.
Oh dear. Disco's been betrayed by the bulldozer and the grader.
I have.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Bulldozers utter bullshit. Let's somewhat fix this. Whatever this. All I wanted to do was take the side of the road down slightly, and the game's like, so I can't do that for you. The best I can offer you is a pile of dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the main things the devil needs to fix. It should never create dirt, and they should probably come up with some way of stopping it from magically plowing through the entire fucking mountain if you ask it to. As funny as it is, it's not quite intended behaviour, I don't think.
Probably not.
Game, why has that stopped? Why have you turned that off, game? Is it because it's so close to the maximum power draw you get confused and reload?
Okay, let's pop this down. Let's pop down the trusty digger.
Oh dear, that's a lot of dirt.
It will not betray me. Teeny tiny roller. Hey, roller, I need you to get out of the way. You're very in the way. Right, this dirt needs. Oh, why is this broken? What is broken?
Yeah, that must be why you gave up and left it where it was sitting. It was previously sitting in the back of the big dump trucks. That probably explains why you gave up on it.
Potentially. Okay, so we need to buy some new. Oh, where plate? Where plate?
I was like, what is that tunnel? Have you not seen the tunnel?
Has he not seen the tunnel? Has he not seen the shore?
I don't think Prime's seen what happens if you don't give Bezek trains.
You want to show it? You should show him the shore.
Well, I'm literally walking back on the thing already, but that's why it's like, oh, what is the tunnel? Because I'm in it. But he should go see the short anyway.
He definitely should. The short's funny.
It is.
There we go. I has fixed my digger.
Yeah, Prime's shocked at the tunnel. Wait till he sees what's not in the tunnel.
Yeah, wait till he sees the rest of it.
Uh-huh.
The tunnel's not even where the true tism lies.
Mm-hmm. It's just the beginning of the tism. Prime says this is going to need a lot of paperwork and citations. Sheesh. Nah. If the violation is not detected in a reasonable time frame, it can't have happened. Ignore the trees. Sadly, Prime hasn't even seen the really crazy bit yet. Oh dear. And your chat gets to watch as well, thanks to Bezek Cam. Patient Bezek Cam.
My chat's definitely already seen the Bezek.
Yeah. Oh,
But yes, they can see via Bezek Cam what Bezek is up. And tomorrow they should be able to see what Bleach is up to. I will need you to give Bleach the website or the link or whatever you're using.
ah, yes. Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble.
No. Well, all you need to do is change Bezek Cam to Bleach Cam in the URLs I've sent you already. For future proofing for Valheim reasons. Yeah. I'll send Bleach to the... Yeah, I have. So I've sent you the receive one, which you've got, obviously, already. And then the one that I put in where I was like, just putting this down for my notes. That's the one I use.
Okay.
So there's a push and a view. The push is for whoever's actually streaming it. And we'll need to beat Trim and Bleach with that, so they can be trained up for Valheim.
Well, I need Bleach trained up for Ark.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's once you've got the URL parameters figured out, using it's just super simple.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you know, we're able to poke Bleach. Like, Bleach did this thing.
Mm-hmm. Disco, I'm stuck in a tree.
I don't know. That seems like that's your fault.
Help. Bad tree.
I cannot be blamed for any of it.
Gotta love game physics engines. Oh dear. Alright, I'm almost back at the factory, and then I can have a look at what we got. Might take a while for it to appear, because I didn't realise that the game hadn't turned on the conveyor when we loaded in.
Go ahead and turn it on.
Yeah. I think because it's so close to the power limit, when the game loads in, it's not turning on the first conveyor in
George,
the system.
get down!
LGM says, think Bez just ran a marathon in game. Not quite a marathon, but hell of an adventure.
It took me 8 minutes. 8 whole minutes. I know this because when I edited it down, I had to get it down to 3 minutes. It took me 8 minutes to run from one end of that conveyor belt to the other. I had to speed it up like ×3 in order to fit it in a short.
Oh, we've officially got mined so much disco that the bigger storage for the dirt and tailings is full and overflowing.
Oh, I thought we were selling the dirt.
We were, but it was going into a storage just in case we needed it for building up terrain. But now it's selling.
I don't feel like we need that much dirt.
Well, we've got it anyway. We've got lots of asphalt, lots of gravel. I am almost tempted to...
Would you stick some cement on while you're down there? Because it takes ages to make.
Yeah, That's not a bad idea.
You wouldn't mind? That'd be really, really
Well,
handy.
do.
I think there was some cooking, but having some more queued up would be good. Then I'll be
Yeah,
less tempted
he's-
to buy it.
There we go. I've queued you up to 2,000.
It's the start.
I mean, okay.
Sell dirt to Bunning? What's the
To
Bunning?
Bunnings, it's our hardware store train.
Oh. Wondered who Bunning was. George, why are you on my desk? And if you knock stuff down, I'm gonna be cranky.
Ooh, there's 4,000 cement sitting in the wash plant already.
Good.
And let's see. Ooh, we've been promoted.
I got annoyed with
Okay,
the,
I've queued up a ton of cement. I've actually at this point, Disco, I have actually filled both of the wash plants with what is cement. Actually, hold on, what am I doing, Brian? Why don't you come up with these ideas beforehand? What if, Brian, we got a bunch of small wash plants and put them out?
Yeah, I thought about that. I just was too lazy to go and find more. I had a road to deal with. In Bluey terms, hammer part. You know, she's not watching Bluey tonight. Tonight is we got her Thing 2. Her birthday's coming up, and she really enjoyed Thing 1, so we bought her a copy of Thing 2 to watch, and she's really enjoying it. She's like dancing. Every time a song comes on, she like runs off and dances.
I'm often jealous of the simple lives that kids live.
She loves to dance. You've seen her dance move.
Yeah, very cute.
Yes, she does live a simple life. They're simple beings.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Disco. I've got a bunch of wash plants queued up for you. But like, the dev definitely needs to add automated concrete production. They did it for the asphalt. They just need to add it for
Probably just didn't go
the
around to it.
concrete. Yeah, probably. That's probably all it is. It would also be nice if the devs could include a way of more accurately controlling some products, because it'd be nice to just stop production when you don't want any more of it.
I guess maybe that might be where the NPCs come in, where you can be like, tell them to turn machines on and off a certain amount.
That could be
like
handy.
that.
But as it is, I might potentially have to change out the splitter so it's just going into gravel rather than asphalt, because I don't think we need much more asphalt.
I think we're pretty good for asphalt, actually. I mean, I've still got like 9,000 in my pocket, and
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna have to place 9,000 more.
we've got several tens of thousands in the system. Yeah, I think I'm just going to replace the splitter with a turn.
Oh, fancy.
Because that seems to be the most efficient way of doing this. And then if we ever end up with anything that could resemble too much gravel...
Nah.
Ah, crap. Game, why do you suck? Pain in the ass game. The turns need to be unfucked. Because it's just next to impossible to... The left and right conveyors need to be sorted out.
Blaze baby's rolled under the couch. I feel like you should probably get the baby out.
That does seem like it might pose challenges.
Never had that problem. Oliver, always go under the couch.
Hmm. Oh, thank you, game. That's definitely where I wanted that.
I've come to the conclusion that when we move, the couch is going in the bin. Like, we're just gonna get a new couch. We're not taking this couch to a new house. It's old.
Nice. Nice. Right. And now I'm going to install an overflow system for the gravel.
Mm-hmm.
In case it overflows.
So far,
I'm going to... My idea is that if I take the overflow from the gravel storage and put it before the splitter for the gravel, if we end up with too much gravel, it will go back to before the splitter and hopefully get diverted. Actually, I can put it after the splitter and divert it into the frother so we can turn it into ores directly.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you don't just want to sell it. You want to turn it into money.
Yes. That seems like the smart way to do the overflow system. Now then, I need to go up. Disco, do you also find yourself accidentally buying the downs instead of the ups when you go to buy conveyors, if you've ever gone to buy conveyors?
The one time I did play with conveyors, yes, I bought the down instead of the up.
Yeah. It's very convenient.
They look exactly the same in the picture. I think that's one of the things that they need to work on a little bit is like the icons for things. Some of them look way too similar.
Absolutely.
I think there's a date for Power. Is there a date for Power Wash 2 now? I know you can pre-order on Steam.
Oh.
Oh.
Fall this year, which I believe is literally now in the Northern Hemisphere, isn't it?
If not now, soon. I think
Yeah.
it might be fall already. So
Cool,
yeah,
there we go,
imminently then, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to be a long time until we have enough gravel to overflow, but if it does overflow, it will go directly back into the system, past the splitter, so it can go into the moneymaker.
Fair enough.
Ah. gravel for we've got dug up gravel for days.
It may not. It may still not be enough.
It may not. No. So much rock. I think like we've gained like 20,000 gravel just while I've been up here.
Well, if you hadn't turned the conveyor on, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go see how we're going in things to sell. I know we had a boatload of diamonds and things.
Mm.
What else? What do we have in here? Ooh. Some asphalt has apparently ended up in there. As well as some solid rock. Don't know how that got in there. We have a bunch of lithium, aluminium, silver, steel, tons of gold, silicon, bunch of ores, copper, and more steel than we know what to do with.
That's fair.
A stack of steel is 600,000.
Oh, come on, game. Stop auto saving. Sells Bezek. What he's trying to sell you.
Hey,
Wonder if we get much for it.
there you go, Disco. We're up to 15.5 million.
Right? We're doing well.
Hmm.
See, now I have a temptation to just remove the sides from the road entirely so that I can get the road nice and flat and then just go along afterwards and like kind of pile gravel down the side as like a border.
I'm okay with that.
Like that's my temptation at the moment.
Yeah, man, we're just constantly selling off dirt. Not the most impressive thing, but it does mean that the money thing is ticking up constantly.
That's good.
Hmm. Are you not making water? The pump is supposed to be on. Oh, it's being naughty. Because apparently it is too close to the road. Bad pump. They could have been making even more ore money.
More money? Yes, please.
Hmm. Pipes. There we go. That's better. But yes, I think we've been ripped off, Disco.
Oh.
We would have had even more money if the water had been working. Apparently, the road surface got a little too close to the pump, and decided didn't want to work anymore.
Well, it may get even closer because I think I'm going to take the sides off this road.
Okay.
I reckon if I leave a little bit of a border, smush it down completely flat, and then I can just come along with some gravel in the aftermath and plonk it down.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with water, hopefully this means that we get even more ore out of the gravel and dirt. We're going to be rich, Disco. Rich!
Excellent. Yeah, we need some more zeros on that balance.
Ooh. One of the reviewers I like has finally got around to reviewing the Snow White shit show.
Bit late to the party.
Little bit. Well, at least it's given me an hour and 20 minutes of something to watch later. By which I mean I'm going to, once we're done with the stream, I'm going to put the video on and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'll watch it twice. At least.
No, yeah, I do that all the time. I'm like, all right, let's queue some stuff up to watch, to listen to in bed. And then, like, 10 minutes in, I'm sound asleep. And then I'm like, well, I guess I'll queue them up tomorrow night to listen to again.
and add 10 minutes more each night, yep. Been there, done that.
Some of these YouTubers must really like me because they get a new view every night. Well, I
and the watch time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I pop them on to listen. And then I'm just like, I'm time to sleep. It's when it all plays onto something weird and you wake up in the night and you're like, what the fuck am I actually listening to?
Yep. Sometimes in the morning I have to wake up and remove things from the watch later. It's like, why the fuck would you even recommend this to me, YouTube? Let alone fucking autoplay it.
What have you all played me onto? What is this?
Oh, Jesus. I clearly have not gotten enough sleep this week. Though it has been an absolute shit show of a week.
It has. Has indeed. Definitely been one of those weeks. Well, that's what my original stream title was. Like, it's been a hell of a week, and then it was changed. The Bezek is late and rainbow colored.
It's Grace's fault. If Grace had gone for a nap, we could have started on time. Oh dear. Cool, factory's in full swing. Gotta go see what Disco's up to.
Removing the entire side of the road. Feel free to grab a grader. I'm going to make it flat. I'm going to make it flat. It's going to be flat.
Is the grader in your pocket?
Yeah. You want it?
Yes.
I'm also gonna take some explosives to the other side. And then maybe have about a roller's width on each side and just flatten the whole thing completely. And then we can always pop something
like
down along the side. Because to be honest, like, it looks really bad. And I can't make it smooth. Right, I have taken the grader out.
Excellent.
Could I have started at one of the ends? Probably. Am I gonna? No. Start right here in the middle.
Alright, so you basically want the side ripped off.
Yeah.
In a lot of places. Do you want more of this side that you're currently working on ripped off?
I'm not sure. Just enough that I can drive the roller along the edge without actually having it try and normalize to the edge.
No. Thank you very much, Grader.
Not that part.
Yeah, I see the problem here.
I think the only solution is for there not to be an edge for it to...
Yeah.
About. Like, what we've got here is great, because I can properly normalize it. And then it occurs to me, like, the amount of time I'm spending, like, placing, trying to build it up, I may as well just, what I'm going to do along here, because I think, well, it's not too bad where you are there, but, I think some, explosives will definitely help. Matter a bit.
This mess here, I think, just needs to be ripped into. Yep, that works too.
If I can get the... Yeah, I figured the amount of time I spend in placing things, I may as well just...
Yeah, just redo the terrain.
Rip the terrain up, and then I can just run along and place gravel or some type of material down.
Yeah. That sucks shit, Bob.
I'm enjoying watching people on the left get themselves cancelled.
Yeah, I feel no sympathy. They've been exploiting our mercy for too long. They've been exploiting our standards for too long. It's like, cool, no, fuck it. You decided the rules of the game. Let's play.
Cancel culture. Well, I don't, but
I thought you said cancel culture was good for democracy, Rolling Stone. So I failed to see the fucking problem.
yeah, but you, however, like cancel culture, so please do enjoy it.
Yep, you like it. Here, have some.
You don't get to use my virtues against me. There you go. Have some cancel culture.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be far enough for now. Right. We're gonna need a lot of Draymite.
Well, thankfully we put like 15 million. You know.
Yep. We knew we might have to widen the road, but I don't think we expected to have to widen it just so that we could flatten what we've already got.
Yeah, but I think it is probably the best
It's
path.
necessary. Also, autosave, so we can just spend the entire autosave laying explosives. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the bad orange man has said that he's instructed them to revoke the visas of everyone who's been celebrating the assassination.
Excellent. Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones from here, I don't particularly want them back, but I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't want to keep them. Okay, you ready, Disco?
Yep. Do it.
Holy crap.
It's beautiful.
Now we're talking. Prime's off to bed. He's got work in the morning. Alrighty, Prime. Have a good night.
Beautiful.
Be lovely.
Beautiful.
It's a nice bit of road.
It is. We're having to take the sides down because it's normalized into the cliff. So it's doing this at the edge. And so we're taking the sides down so we can flatten the road and then build it up artificially with gravel.
You look like a bowling alley there.
Huh?
Big bug.
Doing this.
Yeah,
It's making it into like a bowl. So we're taking sides so we can flatten it. It was a poo joke, which is why I ignored it.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, what's it? I thought you were tired. I had it. I was told you was tired. I said, what's this?
He's tired.
Right, which do you seem to now be trying to reach for the what's it? Alright, hang on a minute. You can have them, but I want you to sit properly. Charlie has come around the mining site. Jeremy, what have you done?
Well, I go some explosives. What do you mean explosives?
It's like, I've had a fantastic idea, Charlie.
Oh no.
We've had a brainwave, yeah. I've revolutionized road building.
You've just blown up the cliff, Charlie.
Jeremy, the council is most displeased.
It's okay, Charlie. I blew up the council too.
The council says, did you have a permit for that dynamite? You want more crispies, do you? Hang on, I'll give you some more. Here you go. I can see where some of the actual road has been removed. Please don't tip those. Please don't tip them. You can be all done, that's fine, but I don't want them tipped out. Can I help you, madam? Hey. Hello. He's tired. He's tired. You tired, girl? You tired? No, don't do that, Boo. We've got to put it all back and only use green dynamite the council permit, which is a firecracker.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. See how this bear road comes out, and then we'll have a better idea, I think.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be a
proof
little
of concept, you reckon?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Having to redo all the sides, but and I think I'll need to build up on the other side a little bit as well, because you can see where you can't quite get to the edge either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that'll be worth it. And it'll use up some of the extra gravel. Adam. Your hands out of there. No. Sometimes I wonder where it finds these little bits of like dirt to just kind of pop through the.
Yeah. Because we pile on so much asphalt, and it's like games like, nah, you didn't put any there at all. Does the left-hand side look mostly good to you? Actually, I see some spots that don't look great to me. I'll do another pass.
Answered your own question.
Bouncy, bouncy.
I bite down again. Now, where are you going? Oh my goodness, you make it so difficult to do anything. Okay, but could you stop wiggling? For no other reason that you are gonna eventually hit your head on the microphone and then you're gonna cry. Just half made life. She's cute. She's very in the way.
Marco's also off to bed. Night, Marco. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good one, Margaret. What do you want? You want to go play with Dada? It's weird because Dada told me you were tired. Okay, hang on. You can't just start climbing. I need to ask him. Wait, Dada. You come in and be like, I thought you didn't want it. You said all done. I'm all done. I'm all done. You make a better door than a window. Play, Dada. Play, Dada. Huh? That's what he said, play, Dada. Play, Dada. Wants to play with Dada. I can't lift her from here over the fence. Especially not this year. I'll tip. There you go. In fact, I think the only thing that's stopping it tipping backwards is the fact that it's reclining. The footrest is reclining to underneath the desk, and I think that might be the only thing that's preventing it.
Oh dear. Very precarious.
Yeah, it's not good. This chair's definitely going to the tip when we move. So I shall need to have paid for the new chair before then, or shall we stand in?
Sitting on the floor with your computer.
Mm. Be sitting on the floor shaking the tism try.
It's not like the difference is only what, a foot?
Speaking of the tism jaw, did you watch Archie's curry stream? I started watching it earlier. I seen the first bite of it. I was gonna make some shorts out of it. So I was queuing it up for shorts. and I hit play on it while I was waiting for you to finish napping. Like, yeah, he didn't get very far before he turned red. Like one mouthful, and he's like, "Oh, oh!" I'm like, for goodness sake, but I do like a good curry. I mean, I hate curry. I hope chat doesn't make me eat one.
Curry's awful, especially that hot stuff. Absolutely abysmal.
I hope chat doesn't try and force me to have a curry. I still can't believe chat paid $5,000 for him to have a curry.
I'm just fucking jealous. I wish someone would give me $5,000 for fucking curry.
I would definitely eat curry on stream for $5,000. Even the toddler likes curry. The toddler does better with curry than Arch does.
Naughty pasty Norwegians.
Bloody pasty Norwegians. Like, if I'm like, if I say to her, we're getting a curry, and she's like, Howie, Howie! And then, like, the containers cut, like, you know, we'll order it from the Chinese, and then the Chinese man will come down and bring us them. And, she sees the bag, and she sees the containers in the bag, and she knows precisely what they are, and she's just like, come, come. And I was like, yeah, I know where you get that from. But I didn't give to the curry fund.
Oh. Xenothium, on the other hand, has given to the curry fund. Thank you, Xenothium. Much to Disco's annoyance, I actually did have curry for lunch the other day, thanks to you, Xenothium. Much to Disco's annoyance.
Curry here is really expensive. Like, up in Scotland, it's not too bad. I can sort of take a tenner to the Chinese and come back with a curry. Down here, yeah, no, yeah, not happening. I can't wait to be able to just go to the Chinese with a tenner in hand and get a curry and chains.
And chains, oh. That's the life.
Xenothium15 donated £5. Eat the curry, Disco. Eat the kind that will make you red like Hutch.
Thank you very much. I look forward to a curry. But half of my curry now gets eaten by monsters. I need a terrorist. She's almost big enough now that I have to buy her own curry just so that I can actually get some of mine.
Oh, curry meat pies is great, Blade. Well, which I think's hilarious, because I know a lot of people that don't like the curry pies, which is perfect. I buy a couple of curry pies and they don't get eaten. Xenothium says, all curry must be consumed by Disco, no boo tax. Exactly. Boo can have Dada's curry.
She's not so keen on his curry. He likes Indian curry. She's not quite so keen on that.
It's not as good as Asian, as Japanese and Chinese. I do.
Curry beef pie. Yes, no chicken pie.
A curry chicken pie, yeah. I definitely want a beef pie. Good lord. The angle on this slope seems weird when I go bring the camera down to the road.
It's just a steep road.
Yeah, but I mean sideways.
You know, that's the big problem. That's why we're
Yeah.
here doing this.
So that's what we're doing, yeah.
Because yeah, pretty much was having that as a bit of an issue. Hoping this will fix it. I feel like you just peeled some of the road off.
A bit, yes. But there's a surprising amount of crap just sitting here on the side.
Yeah. Got a lot of road. We got a lot of asphalt. We did spend like 2 streams using the stupid vehicle that was like 10 times slower.
Oh, more than 10 times slower, I swear. Oh, tree down. Unfortunately, we've got essentially infinite asphalt, so if I blow, I blow a bit deeper hole than strictly necessary, it's not exactly a huge problem.
No, fine.
Screw you, trees. Oh, Dave's playing Inscription, whatever that is.
Inscription. Never heard of it.
Me either.
I think this is looking better though. No big like slope in the on the edges.
It was struggling quite a bit before we made those changes. So hopefully it sticks.
Put my camera back on till Boo comes back. It is quite nice to not get to the edge and have it suddenly go whoop a 45-degree angle. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Definitely an improvement. Yeah, in theory, if I leave a nice gap there.
Yep. And then we'll just come back along with something like gravel and just fix the actual edge afterwards.
Yeah.
Like that. Side to the road on. I think that'll...
Mhm. Blade says he feels his life was very sick.
Oh no.
Oh, Blade, don't tell me you've got food poisoning too.
Oh no.
Blade, no.
What did you guys
You
eat?
were the chosen one, Blade.
What did you guys eat?
Whatever it was, don't eat it again. Jesus Christ. Blade has fallen.
This Blade's having a day off work.
I think Blade was having a day off work to look after the little
I'm sure if
Anyway.
you're asleep deprived. I don't know.
Both.
Hopefully it's just feeling a bit yucky because you haven't had much sleep and it's not your turn.
Oh yeah, this is so much better, Disco.
It does seem like it might be. Okay, so now we just need to copy paste this.
Let's do that selectively.
Well, I think having us both on the same bit of roads until it's done is probably the best bet.
Yeah, I think so.
Because there are bits where I think I'm gonna have to build up the land next to it. Although that should be less work than bringing it down, to be fair. George, Oscar, stay away from my PC. Whichever one of you it is shouldn't be near that.
PC is not for cats.
Well, hopefully whatever made you sick, you'll be staying away from.
Yeah, hopefully you can...
I mean, I guess it can't be too many things if it's something they all ate.
Yeah.
And we've had to go down this road a few times, and we're still faster than the council.
Yeah. Oh, fucking autosaves.
Oh, I guess I should off then.
Dear.
Well, if it's me too, it's the eggs from the cafe that were contaminated. Oh dear. Not eggs.
Oh, dear.
We go full Karen on her ass. Like, you made me sick.
Yep. Oh,
I'm a
dear.
little one.
Sorry,
I can
just
do a
it
little
might
bit.
have to be an early one today. It's just constant yawns from me here.
Yeah, no worries. Just tell me when you want to start wrapping up. We can start wrapping up.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready, it's fine. Maybe we might finish this spot. That
Finish
should
this
be
spot.
good.
Yeah, and then we'll
Now then, it can look nice and pretty for us.
we got a new technique now. We can get stuck into it.
Yep.
I think you can place gravel. I'll need to double check that you can place gravel,
You
but
should be able to.
the way that it goes
Because I
into
think
your
we.
inventory, it looks like you can place it. So
Yeah.
if not, we'll find
If we can
something else to
place
place.
dirt and asphalt by hand, should be able to place gravel. Because I think I accidentally placed some gravel or dirt with the hopper thing, so it should be placeable.
Because I think that'll make a nice border for it, and then it won't matter
That
that
would
we.
be very pretty.
It won't matter that we've kind of cut into the side of things. But yeah, we'll finish this little bit that we're currently leveling, and then we'll call it. That's still 3 hours. So
Yeah. Oh dear, I'm gonna need to find a day this week to get some actual bloody sleep. I don't think I slept a good night all last week.
What I'll probably do for the rest of the night is I've got an extra video to work on. I haven't got this week's one yet, but I've got another one to work on, and if I can get some of the animations set up to render overnight, that would put me ahead on things. Nice.
That would be nice. Speaking of rendering, that's potentially what I'm considering doing with this PC once I get the new one. I've got two licenses. Well, my license activates on two computers for my editing software. So I'm thinking it might be worthwhile throwing Linux on this piece of crap.
Could be, yeah.
And potentially...
lightweight, yeah, so that you're using most of the power for the rendering.
Yeah. And more critically, it won't be doing anything else, so I can actually fucking play games while I'm rendering.
I know, that's the annoying part. It's like, oh, well, I'm waiting 12 hours for this render. It would be real nice to take a break and play a video game. Except for I need the computer for rendering.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I reckon I'll do. Since the parts still work fine, they're just outdated. So,
especially if you don't mind that it's the fastest, like whether it's the fastest for rendering or not.
Exactly. Because again, if it's not the primary PC, it doesn't really matter if it takes 12 hours instead of 8 or whatever. Because I can just throw it on overnight or while I'm out or while I'm playing games and just forget about it. Which seems, I think that's the ticket.
This is definitely much better. We've found the technique, but
we have. It looks much nicer, much more smooth and pretty.
Except for this bit and this bit. will be smooth.
Smooth, bitch. Oh, dear.
This rate, we can just make a motorway down here. It's
I
getting
mean,
wider. it's getting wider.
it's almost 2 lanes each way already, because we are in construction equipment. This is not cars.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, Blade. Smooth, bitch, get out of the way. Oh, dear. Can we stop living in interesting times yet, Disco?
I wish. Well, they do say that weak men create hard times. Well, the hard times have arrived.
Yeah. Yeah, we're living in the bloody hard times, alright.
The stupid dead gorilla, yeah. That
Yeah.
was the moment
It all
the
started when they
timeline
killed that damn
deviated.
gorilla. Yeah.
That's the moment reality broke, I think.
Mm-hmm. Really does feel like it, doesn't it? Just imagine talking to the grandkids, just go, well, it all started when they shot that damn gorilla.
It's gonna be a bizarre period in the history book.
Oh, God, isn't it just?
You're like, and then
I'm almost
sometime around 2015, like, the world went a bit crazy.
Cuckoo banana, yeah. Like, the world just completely lost its collective fucking mind.
I feel like that one that you're driving really shouldn't make it this smooth.
No, it shouldn't. But the game says it's allowed.
Like, I'm just looking at the wheel on yours, and I'm like, there would be marks on it.
Yep.
I'm fairly sure that's for like the dirt and the gravel and stuff.
It is. This is just a gravel compactor. You're driving the actual asphalt compactor, but game says it's okay. Game allows it, so it must be legal.
It must be legal. Started with Occupy Wall Street, which changed the MCM landscape, then the tipping point was the damn gorilla. Could be right.
Mm-hmm.
Could be damn gorilla.
It's kind of crazy that it legitimately might appear in history books.
Yeah. I just wanted to play video games, Bezek. I just wanted to play video games. That's all. I was quite happy playing my video game.
Yeah. Well, I've told you. I think I've told you my theory on how to tell who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Anyone who wants to stop me from seeing big fat titties in video games must be in the wrong. And that seems to be a reasonably reliable metric.
I really don't get this push for like ugly characters either. Like I get some of the characters are a little bit like, you know, the proportions are a little.
Oh, the
Anyway,
devs want the characters they're making to look like them.
I mean, that's fine. If that's the style you're looking for, that's the style you're looking for. But like, some of them were like, make the characters as ugly as possible. So make really, really ugly characters. Like, I'm gonna look at really ugly characters.
Yeah, well, the devs just want the characters to look like them. That's my theory.
No, but it's unreal. I don't care if it's unrealistic. I want the characters to be nice to look at.
Well, I love how every time they're like, that's an unrealistic body shape, out comes some woman, some model, or who's like, excuse you, with a picture of her in the exact same pose, being like, bitch, please.
I mean, who doesn't have triangle boobies?
I don't know. Do they not recall the bras from like the 30s and 40s?
Maybe. But like, I don't even care if they're unrealistic. Like, even as a woman, I like my female characters to look nice. Like,
yeah. Well, the stupid
I like
thing
to
is,
put the
it's,
armor
they're
on
not
it and be like, my character's looking nice.
Yeah. The stupid thing is, most of these characters they talk about being unrealistic. It's not that they're not unrealistic. They might be unlikely, but they're not remotely unrealistic because there are women that look like that for the most part. Some of them are a touch impossible.
But like, I don't even care if they are, if the boob physics are turned up a bit much. Like, I want my characters to look nice. I want the armor to look nice. I don't particularly care if it's like, oh, but like, that's not the most protective of armor. Well, it's magic armor. I don't care. It looks nice. Did I play Fashion Souls? Yes, I did.
Shut up and get out the armor bikini.
Did I play Fashion Souls? Yes, I did. Did my male friend play more Fashion Souls than me? Yes, he did. Tell one woman she's as pretty as Lizzo. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, they'll tell you how gorgeous Lizzo is, but if you say, oh well, you're pretty like she is, they get it real fast.
Yeah, it's funny how it all seems to come out.
Ugh, Lizzo in that see-through dress. Oh, I still gives me shivers. I remember, I think it was it Callum that spotted that and was almost making gagging noises, and of course he had to share with the class. Callum's nothing if not generous, and I'm like, oh dear God, no. Why, Callum? Why? And he's just like, if I had to see it.
Oh.
I think it was Callum. I'm fairly sure. It's nothing generous.
Oh dear. Yeah. We might have to finish it off when we get this slot flattened.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm about to fall asleep in my microphone, and that's not going to go well for anyone.
We will all point and laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bezek snoring noises. Cunt, cunt, cunt.
Bezek drowning in his keyboard noises.
Cunt.
Something like that.
I'm fairly sure that's how Australians sound when they sleep. No plot, only beautiful tracts of land. Yeah, it's pretty nice. To be honest. Is Lizzo the one who does whale songs for a living? I don't actually know what she does for a living. I think she sings, but I'm not sure. But like,
Bings.
unfortunately, I've seen far too much of Lizzo. I think she's lost some of the weight now. Probably did the Ozempic thing, but like, whoa, that dress, man, that dress. You could see straight through it. You could see all the folds. All of them. There was nothing for the imagination. And
No,
I'm like,
thank you.
why would you, why? Well, first of all, why does that dress even exist in the first place? But why? You're like, oh, she was the whale. Now that'll be why you're
You got
pissed.
some him.
Direct sister got me in for fuck's sake. Ugh. Yucky. I do not want my video game characters to look like Lizzo. I'm sorry, Lizzo. I don't want that.
If not wanting video game characters to look like Lizzo makes me an artsy, oh fuck it.
Fuck it. Paint me a mustache.
Yep. Gonna get that bitch goose stepping on a treadmill.
Oh, she can do what she wants. Like, in terms of if she wants to be a big girl, fine.
Yeah.
If she wants
Just
to lose
don't
the
pretend
weight
it's
like she
healthy and
has,
tell other
right. Don't pretend it's healthy and promote it, and please put some goddamn clothes on. Like, that's all I ask. You can be a big girl if you want to be. Like, that's on you. You can do it. You accept the consequences.
Yeah.
But do not put it on display, like through it in a see-through dress, and do not promote it to young people as a healthy option.
Exactly.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
But it's stunning,
Right.
boys.
Well, yes.
Lizzo, look at me. I don't know. Oh dear. And on that note, I think we'll send Bezek to his bed.
Yes,
So
Bezek
it's
needs
a bit
to
of
go
a
to
short
bed.
one
Sorry,
tonight,
chat. Sorry, this guy. But
that's okay. We've done
sleep
3
must-
hours.
Yes, I still have shit to do today, unfortunately.
Tomorrow night should be arc with Bleach. It might be a little bit later. It is Bleach dependent, so fingers crossed. If Bezek,
And
if
by
you
late,
can...
you mean it could be next week.
Well, yeah. if you could shake Bleach a little bit and see if you can make sure he knows what he's doing with the thing, because I can't walk him through it because I haven't done your end.
Yeah, we'll have to try and sit down this week and sort that out for White Pills.
But we'll
yes, we'll slap Bleach around and try and get him to sort it out.
We'll call it there. I'll go and rescue Jack from the bubba because she ain't settling with him.
Indeed.
Jake's please. We need to cook. We need to. Well, what are we cooking? We definitely need to tame some dinosaurs. But I definitely need Bleach cam on because he gets into all sorts of trouble when he's not on camera. So we need to put him on camera.
He does. Much like Trim. But Trim's not here for this one.
This is true.
We need to bully Trim. So we need to figure out what we're going to do in the Trim off weeks when we're doing Valheim.
I don't know.
Then again,
we haven't even started Valheim yet. So. That's true.
Yes.
Right.
But we are working on it.
Either way. Jack has expressed interest. He's like, I could play, but I don't even need to be on stream. I could just play in the background. And I'm like, well, to be fair, like as long as he's not like going on big adventures, he could just like be around on the server.
Oh, look, a slave. We'll put a collar on him and lock him in the base and make him manufacture shit.
Now the problem with Jack is he's a loot goblin. Like if I ever have him on stream, I'm going to make him a loot goblin. I'm gonna get a loot goblin drawn for him because that's what he is. Like he's got his fingers in every chest, like lightning. You open a chest and you're like, "Where's the loot gone?" And it's in Jack's pocket. Every time. It's in Jack's pocket.
Sounds like you guys need to play an RPG or something.
It's in his pocket. All the time. And then sometimes it will remain in his pocket, and then like 3 levels down the road, he's like, "Oh, I've got this thing that's be really good for you." And I'm like, "But I'm a bit out leveled for it. When did you pick this up?" "Oh, like way back there. I forgot that I picked it up." And why did you not leave it in the chest for me then? And I would have like put it on. Bloody loot goblins. Ninja fingers.
Yeah.
But we'll
reminds me of
that.
Trim. Trim spends so fucking long faffing in inventories. It's like, which one of these do I want more? Drives me mad. Anyway, yes.
Right.
Leave it
Go
there.
to bed. Go to bed. We'll leave it there.
Yes.
And I should be back tomorrow with Mr. Bleach.
Yes.
So,
Bedtime's for Bezek.
thank you all for coming. We'll see you.
Yes. Good seeing you all.
Tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye.